I lined it with all these beautiful rocks. It was a lot of work, but it's really pretty. You can do it in a day. Built this big trellis this morning. Ooh, I'm tired. I've just been finishing my patio garden. And those are my hanging basket. I built this trellis. Woo, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna sit down for a minute. Now I thought I'd show you all the fruit trees I planted. And here's some more of my raised garden. I've got like some grapes growing, you know, maybe we'll do some bottles of wine. These rocks make the bed raised. It was quite the chore, but you know, I have a lot of land and I can get it all done. You know, it's an afternoon, hard afternoon. So this is a view of the patio here at this little coffee shop. We haven't been here in a long time and we're glad it was open. So there it is, real pretty. This is January and up here in June, it's really kind of chilly. Okay, so here's a tour of some of what we've done. And this is, we put gravel along right there. And I was worried that we would shoot these rocks into the window. So I bought some new clippers and they work great. And this is my favorite drink, Pellegrino. Oh, and this is a beautiful flower basket we got at the high school. It's a fundraiser. So I've just pulled the weeds out of here. We don't line this with anything because it really is to drain off the patio. And I'm going to power wash the patio, so I thought, well, I better pull the weeds out of here. And then we put it along that back wall. And then we put it over here where our trash cans live. So that was all the gravel spreading. Oh, and there's one other spot. I'll take you over there. Spread a lot of gravel. And we put all this kind of around the patio and where this sits because of drainage. And we put it back in that corner. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll show you in a minute. So this is the back end of our yard, and we put a lot of gravel here. And I don't know if you can see me, but this is a drain that runs way from that front side of the house under the ground into the, there's a pipe, and then it goes all the way to the back, and then we've got a big tank in the middle of the yard, so all this water goes this way. And I built this around this drain so dirt doesn't get in it, but we put gravel back here to kind of delineate from the mulch, and because this gets kind of wet. Okay, so here's the moment of truth. It's our shed, and I had built a ramp, but the ramp to have the right slope would have been too long, so we took the ramp out and we now just use these little stairs. And it's pretty dirty in here, and we're going to clean it. So what makes the cleaning fun is you got to take everything out. So there's the mess. So here's the inside of our shed. We keep our big ladder out here. We keep a bunch of trash bags, some old lumber, our power washer, lawnmower, all sorts of things. And we've got some more ladders and stuff, but it's just gotten out of control. And so today I'm going to take everything out of it and clean it up. Okay, this is about when I think, why did I start this project? I've got the shed pretty much cleaned out now, and I don't mean it's clean, I just mean I have it cleaned out. This is all the junk we keep in there. Some of it's not going back, but just to remind you, I washed all the tools, they're drying. I'll stand them up in a little bit. But now comes the part of deciding what goes back in. Okay, well today we are going to power wash, and I kind of like power washing. Our friend borrowed it and she put it on that. I have some different things I like to use. But anyway, today's power washing, the first thing I do is blow it. And I'm going to start at that end, and because it doesn't get as bad by the house, that's good. I don't do it that close every year. But that's what I do. I'm going to start power washing. I finished the patio, and it was a lot of work. I think I started like at 2 o'clock, and it's 4 o'clock, and I got really dirty and wet. So before I go take my shower, why don't we take a look around the backyard, and then I'll show you my real garden, because the part before was, you know, the fake part. And I think I'm glad I watched Sophia today, because I like the part when she said comparison is the death of joy. And I really do enjoy the things I've done, and they're not as fabulous as everybody else's, but they're mine. And so let's look around my yard. First thing, the apple tree. So this is Karen's apple tree. And it's really nice. This year we've been using a thing called some kind of oil. You put it on the leaves, and then the little leaves don't get eaten off. But it's a teeny little tree. We bought it at Costco a few years ago. And there's a saying up here that it takes 3 years for things to grow. First year they sleep, second year they creep, third year they leap. So this, I think, is the 3rd year for this apple tree. And here's my rose bush by the shed. So here is my garden. These are tomatoes that we bought at a high school that they sell things. And we just put them in pots. And so I have 2 tomatoes, 1 in each pot, and they smell like tomatoes already. And then I've got some peppers back there, and then some basil. So I've never had a garden before. Well, I did a long time ago, but it never was very good. But I'm kind of proud of it. So here's my garden. I'll take you closer.